Finest hour. Started life in our rehearsal studio in Cambridgeshire in England. You know, one of the many great things about being in a band with Scott and Damon is that when I'm kind of goofing around on the guitar, which I do a lot, they have a great ear and they'll stop me and go, "What did you just play? Play that again." And I'll think it's nothing, I think it's just maybe not. And they'll go, no, play that again, you got something. And that was one of those instances where I was just playing three chords. It was like like a G to an F sharp to an E, and I was just singing this throwaway, what I thought was a throwaway melody. And Scott Gorham walked into the rehearsal room and he said, "What's that?" And I said, "No idea." He goes, "That made me smile." Now, Scott Gorham, it takes a lot to make Scott Gorham smile, certainly musically. So you know you must be on to a good thing when Scott Gorham walks in and says something like that. He said, "Remember that and work on that." So we did, Damon and I took it away and kicked it into shape. And it just such a feel-good vibe to it. I wanted to write a really uplifting song. I wanted to keep that image of Scott smiling in my mind when I wrote the lyrics, so I wanted it to be upbeat and uplifting. So I wrote it about being a kid. I wrote it about trying to, when I was 16 and living in Glasgow and my first girlfriend, and the two of us going in to see every band that would come to town, and just that sense of freedom that you only have when you're that age, that you lose as you get older. Like complete abandon for anything or anyone, and just discovering the world for the first time and being able to go out at night by yourselves and start going to bars and to clubs and see all these cool bands that you wanted to see. And it's kind of a message to her and just sort of saying, "Hey, wasn't that a great time? I hope you're okay. Still think about you. Still think about that laugh that we had." So I wrote this song for you about those times, and that's really it. I mean, I guess it's a love song, but it's a love song with a difference. A love song not so much to the person, but about the times that we had and the fun that we had and the laughs that we had.
It's definitely one of the most powerful, reminiscent songs that I've heard in a long time.
Thank you.
So,
yeah. No, it's and again, when something as pure as that comes along, they're very easy to write because you are really writing from the heart. And when that happens, I mean, you always write from the heart, but sometimes it comes right out of the heart, and you don't have to think so much about is this going to rhyme, it's going to say, it's just a stream of consciousness, and you put it down, and before you know it, you've got a finished song. And I think the last verse where I'm sort of saying, "I should have called you, I could have wrote you," we split up, and I went off and joined New Model Army, and here I am, and I probably should have stayed in touch, and it's just one of those things. But it's not a song about regrets. This song sort of saying, "Hey, that was a really great time. Wasn't it amazing? I hope everything's cool with you."